All right, let's get right into it. The Cleveland Browns trade defensive end Za'Darius Smith to the Detroit Lions, needing help after Aidan Hutchinson's injury. The Associated Press source says. All right. Now, this is interesting because there was another Aidan in a football related story that I just covered, and let me pull up that guy. He filled in as quarterback here for Graham Mertz. Now here he is right here, Aidan Warner. All right. Now that was the world's largest cocktail party. The rivalry, Florida and Georgia, right? Georgia picking up that victory. But Aidan Warner, you get the name right here. And I just wanted to bring that up real quick as he stepped in and took on Georgia. But they lost, right? Here it is right here. So I just wanted to bring that up real quick. There's another Aidan now back with this story. If I can go back. Okay, right here. Now let me pull up the Google Slides again. So back here. All right. So again, the Browns trade Za'Darius Smith to the Lions, needing help after Aidan Hutchinson's injury. Okay, and this is perfect because we have all four of the base ciphers here. Letters are equivalent to numbers. I do want to show you one more thing over here. You can find the Gematrinator Calculator 85, which will do the work for you. But what is Gematria? You see, a Kabbalistic method of interpreting the Hebrew scriptures by computing the numerical value of words based on those of their constituent letters, right? And let me make sure I have a calculator up here so I can show you. All right, we can use this. And I use these four base ciphers right here just with the English language and the alphabet. Ordinal, reverse, reduction, which is reduced at the 10th letter, and beyond. You see right here with the chart, and you see going in reverse with the alphabet in reverse. Right? That's it. And when I go back and I share this tab, I'll present it in a full screen right here. What are the odds? Aidan Hutchinson equals 160, just like Detroit Lions. Okay, so you see how it breaks down to that 16, 0 as no value, right? In numerology. So you see it break down to the 16. Well, look at Detroit Lions also equals 61. So that's a 16 and 61 basically. Ohio equals 16 and 61. All right. And the Browns of Cleveland, Ohio trade Za'Darius Smith to the Detroit Lions. So look at that 16 and 61 connection. Even with Aidan Hutchinson, that's a perfect match in the ordinal cipher 160 with Detroit Lions. All right. Look at you see the birthday here. Oh, I don't let me pull up whose birthday that is. I think it's I don't want to go forward and show too much there, but let me pull up Aidan Hutchinson's birthday right here. Aidan Hutchinson, you see his birthday right here, August 9th, okay? The 8th day, or the 8th month and the 9th day, right? So look, you see his last birthday, 61, date numerology, right? Let me get back squared away here. So look, even Aidan equals 106, like 16. You see over here by the arrow? And Aidan equals 29, like Ohio. Okay, so the Ohio team, Cleveland, trades Za'Darius Smith to the Lions, needing help after this Aidan Hutchinson injury. You know what I mean? And you see, you know what else equals 16 and 61? John equals 16 and 61, like Donald John Trump, who just won the selection, right? And all of these stories are connected, and the numbers never lie, because even Trump equals 29, just like Aidan and Ohio. When you're speaking of Cleveland and sports, you think of LBJ, LeBron James. Okay, and that's interesting. You get Lions here, so you get the L involved in the trade with Cleveland. But LeBron James referred to a lot of times as LBJ, right? Okay, let me tell you why that's important, because who took over for John F. Kennedy when he got assassinated? Lyndon B. Johnson, LBJ, right? So you see how that connects with LeBron James and Ohio, and with this Cleveland story. You get the LBJ connection, Lyndon B. Johnson. And remember, John equals 16 and 61. And John F. Kennedy vibes, right? Because LBJ took over for Kennedy. So it's not a coincidence that you see these numbers, and Detroit Lions even matching with Aidan Hutchinson uh, injured, right? And what a big loss that is. Look at the time over there on the news clipping here that I used the photo. This is what popped up with the story. Look, you get 610 right over here by the arrow in the bottom right. 610, again, zero, no value in numerology. So that breaks down to a 61. And you see the helmet, it says Lions right there. It's a Detroit Lions helmet. And you see again Detroit Lions 160 and 61. Ohio 16 and 61. Last birthday for Aidan Hutchinson, 61 date numerology. Okay, what are the odds? And Hutchinson equals 131. That's the 32nd prime number. Injure. Like that, injure. It looks funny like that, right? Injure equals 32. Sometimes you write the words out and it's like, what? Is that right? Injure equals 32. And you know what's interesting? Injure kind of has like jury, kind of, in a way, right? It's got the JUR. That's interesting uh, with the selection and Donald Trump, right? Because he's been in a courtroom a lot, supposedly. We do have AI nowadays. But again, we just had the selection, and that's amazing with Aidan Hutchinson's birthday, 8/9. Okay, because remember, Taylor Swift is born in 89. She's dominating right now. Kamala just lost in the presidential race to Donald Trump, but in 1989 is when Gerald Ford gave the speech. If there is to be a female president, this is how it will happen. And everything kind of connected with Kamala. That speech was in 1989, and that was Gerald Ford with the speech. And Ford huge with automobiles, and Detroit, the Motor City. Okay? Gerald Ford, the Motor City, Detroit, right? Detroit, the Motor City, okay? Known for vehicles. Is it Ford Field? Is that where the Lions play? Okay, and I just kind of caught that on the fly, so that's nice. What is the name of the field the Lions play on? Ford Field. And when was the speech Gerald Ford gave, "If there is a female president"? Look, 1989, and Aidan Hutchinson's birthday.
According to
Look,
Wikipedia, Hutchinson was born on August
and
9,
check this out.
2000, in Plymouth, Michigan.
And check this out. They trade the Browns trade Za'Darius. What's the name? Za'Darius. Let me find it. Oh, Za'Darius Smith. Check this out. Za'Darius Smith's birthday. Look,
According to Wikipedia,
look.
Za'Darius Smith, born September 8,
You
1992,
get
is an American professional
9-8.
football defensive end for the Detroit Lions of the National Football League.
So look, you get the 8th day of the 9th month. He gets traded to the Lions because Hutchinson's injured. And then Hutchinson's birthday. How about that? The 8th month, the 9th day. And the 8th day, the 9th month. What are the odds of that? That's amazing. Like half of that was on the fly right there. Okay, so I feel comfortable moving forward here. All right, so let's move forward. And you know what? Trump just named, was it the 32nd chief of staff, I think? Susie Wiles, like Walls, right? Like Tim Walls, Trump Wall. I just did that live last night, and yeah, they said she was the 32nd chief of staff. I do want to verify that. And you see how that connects with Hutchinson 131, the 32nd prime? Susie Wiles, the 32nd chief of staff. Let's see. A very trendy story, but oh look, I don't see it now. Let me see. Uh how many chief of staffs has there been president? All right, so maybe we're not going to see that 32 right now. I kind of want to prove that point. Let me see if I can. Susan Wiles. Right there it is, right there. Oh, it's magic. Oh, it's magic. There it is right there. The 32nd White House Chief of Staff. You see it right there? And guess what else equals 32? NFL equals 32. Look at the 49 right there. Kamala Harris, the 49th VP. Kamala Harris equals 49. And I think Donald J. Trump, there it is, 49. And vice president with Kamala, 149. All right, so how about that? And we get all of that just based off of this number 32 here. You see it? And NFL equals 32. So that's amazing. I almost forgot that. NFL with the 32. All right. And you know what's interesting? There's been a lot of firings lately. I don't want to say a lot, but the New Orleans head coach just got fired. The Saints, they're going to host the upcoming Super Bowl, but think about Donald Trump, the apprentice, you're fired, right? Okay, so moving forward, Za'Darius Smith re-signed with Cleveland to chase a Super Bowl, never imagining taking a detour through Detroit. The Browns agreed Tuesday to trade the experienced edge rusher to the Detroit Lions, who were looking to bolster their pass rush following star Aidan Hutchinson's leg injury. A person familiar with the deal told the AP, already looking to rebuild in a disappointing season, the Browns are sending Smith and a 7th-round pick. Remember, yesterday was the 7th day of the 11th month as well, and United States equals 77 in the code. But the Browns sending Smith and a 7th-round pick in 2026 to the Lions. In return, Cleveland is getting a 5th-round pick in 2025. Remember, Trump equals 25. And a 6th-round pick in 2026. Look, the person said. All right. So you see that right there. And Tuesday's date. What was Tuesday? Let me see. Was Tuesday. So Tuesday was election day, yeah? Tuesday was election day as well. November 5th. All right. So there's another little connection there. Okay, and I mentioned Aidan Hutchinson with the 8-9 birthday, August 9, and then Za'Darius Smith with the 8th day of the 9th month birthday. So you get 8-9-9-8, and currently I'm working on a breakdown, an Arizona breakdown on A to Z decodes, and it's the 89th Graham County State Fair here in Arizona. So you get that 89 once again. All right. And that will be dropping within the next few days on A to Z decodes. And look at how close he almost had the 98 on the jersey. Hutchinson, he has the 9-7, so that's very close to the 9-8, which is the birthday. And you get those numbers with both of the characters here. And Za'Darius Smith has that 99. So, 97, 98, 99. That's very interesting. And look who else has the August 9 birthday. Another injured player. And I just did this breakdown as well. Okay? Dennis Gardeck, because the Cardinals acquired Baron Browning from the Broncos. And Baron, like Baron Trump, Donald Trump's name. But anyways, there's the 8-9 again right there. Okay, 8-9, 8-9. Both players are injured. Okay, just did this breakdown with the Arizona trade with the Broncos. They pick up Baron Browning, and Browning is like Cleveland Browns, and that's a totally different trade. Okay, but you see how everything is connected here, right? How about that? The Cardinals placed edge rusher Dennis Gardeck on injured reserve. All right, and you see him right there. So you get the 8-9 once again. All right, you see it right there. Any of these guys born in 98? Maybe we'll catch that in the year 98. Maybe we'll catch that as we go forward. Okay? And again, the Za'Darius Smith birthday, 9th month, 8th day. Okay? And that birthday, September 8th, remember the season began 3 days prior this 24-25 season. Okay? Oh, it's magic. An 89-day span from the Aidan Hutchinson birthday to this agreed trade Tuesday. And look, Tuesday T, trade T, Trump T. All of this goes down on the selection date. And the Ford Field, that's amazing. with Gerald Ford giving that speech, if there is to be a female president, this is how it will happen in 1989. All right. So that's absolutely amazing that the Browns agree Tuesday to trade the experienced edge rusher to the Lions, Za'Darius Smith, 89-day span from Aidan Hutchinson's birthday to the trade. And he's got the 8-9 birthday. Oh my gosh, how that's absolutely amazing right there. And it's also amazing that the decode I'm working on right now has got the 89. So that's just something else right there. That's something amazing, right? And what about this, man? Okay, so you get the Za'Darius Smith birthday. So you get the 8-9 there, and then you get the 9-8 birthday with Hutchinson. From his last birthday to this trade, he sent to the Lions a 59-day span, okay, from start to end, or traded 58 days after his birthday if you don't include the start date. Defensive end equals 58 and 59. And we're just using 4 base ciphers. And what Super Bowl is the next Super Bowl? The 59th Super Bowl in New Orleans. And they just fired their coach. You're fired. Again, like Donald Trump, the apprentice. Okay, none of it is a coincidence, right? Okay, 58 days after Za'Darius Smith's birthday, or a 59-day span, traded, and then defensive end 58 and 59. Okay, how amazing. It doesn't matter what the trending story is. And you see it again right there. Defensive end Za'Darius Smith. Okay? So just a few more slides and it comes together very nice, doesn't it? And look, that was the opening day of the NFL season, which I stated a few minutes ago, the 5th day of the 9th month. Right? And I just caught that as well, which it's also the 59th Super Bowl. Okay? So, yeah, that's an interesting point as well. The 59th Super Bowl, and then the season starts on the 5th day of the 9th month for the 59th Super Bowl. So look how simple that was. And again, the 98 was huge here with the birthdays. And you got number 97 and number 99, with number 98 falling right in between. And I should have put the 98 right there. But that's, just a simple one for y'all. Okay? And you see the Lions beat the Green Bay Packers 24-14 last Sunday. So they a 10-point victory. The Lions are 7-1. How good is that? Right? Acquiring so that was a good pickup, Za'Darius Smith. I'm not going over all the breakdown on their stats and everything. Not right now. But you see the Lions 7-1 and the Browns are 2-7. So will the Lions lose their next game and land on 7-2? And you see Cleveland lost by 17. So there was a 10-point victory, the Lions over the Packers. And then the Browns only scored 10 points in their loss to the Chargers. Okay? So you get that number 10 connection right there. Okay? And let's see who the next opponents are real quick for these teams. And then we'll be good here, right? Here's Za'Darius Smith. Cleveland Browns. So
The
Cleveland,
Browns lost 27-10 last Sunday against the Chargers.
so okay, so look, it looks like Cleveland It looks like they have a bye week. Okay, so Cleveland has a bye week. They look at this. The Browns play the Saints their next game. Oh, man. Look at that right there. How amazing is that? 11 a.m. November 17th. And yesterday was the 11th day of the 7th month. So you get those 11s and 7s. Look at how amazing is that? We just spoke of the Saints throughout this decode with the upcoming Super Bowl in New Orleans. They just fired their coach. And now look, Cleveland Browns. Remember the Cardinals picked up Baron Browning, like Baron Trump, the name for Trump's son? Everything on the world stage is connected. Even the quarterback for the Browns, I don't know if he's injured or whatever, but Deshaun Watson, like Deshaun, like Don, like Donald Trump. Come on, man. And you get the orange. You know, they would refer to Trump as the big orange man. Oh, wow. Wow. And um what about Detroit Lions? So the
The
Lions will
Lions will
play
face
the
off against the
Houston
Texans on Sunday at 6:20
Texans.
p.m.
Okay, so the Lions play the Texans, the Houston Texans, and then after that they will be playing the Jacksonville Jaguars. And you get the 10th. Remember we just hit on the 10 connection as well, right? The Lions, you see beating the Packers by 10, and then what was it? Cleveland only scored 10 points in their game. So, okay, y'all, amazing. Amazing. Again, it doesn't matter the trending story. If somebody out there you want to give me a trending story, I'll break it down. I can at you in the video. I can, you can be one of the first ones to see it. So if there's a trending story out there, y'all let me know. If even if it's somewhere local, I'll break it down. I'll drop the video, y'all. All right. So, and look at DE for defensive end equals 9 and 9 and 9. Remember Za'Darius Smith, the 99 on the jersey. Right? Ooh, look. I missed it. Look, Detroit equals 98. Look it up at the top in the reverse cipher. Detroit equals 98. That's Za'Darius Smith's birthday, September 8th. And then the ninth day of the 8th month, Aidan Hutchinson's birthday. And Dennis Gardeck with that connection. So I almost missed that right there. And Detroit equals 44 like Saints. Also. Wow. Okay, so I almost missed that. And Hutchinson has the 49. And remember, was it NFL that equaled 49? And Kamala Harris, the 49th VP? And remember, this trade going down on selection day, right? And Za'Darius equals 99. Look at that. And he's got the 99 on the jersey. You see the arrow down here? His first name equals 99. He's got the 99 on the jersey. Okay, so you could see none of this is a stretch. Even injury equals 97. And Aidan Hutchinson had the 97 on the jersey. Y'all, I'm sorry. It blows me away. Okay? It blows me away. This stuff is amazing. And I wouldn't do this just to kill time and give my opinion. All right? This is absolutely amazing how all of this lands. Right? And I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect at all. Right? Even the trade day, the 310th day of the year, like 31, Donald equals 31. And look at 11.5 was the trade. Look at that. 11 plus 5 is 16. And we had a 16 and 61 fest right there. Ohio 16 and 61, Aidan 106, Detroit Lions 160 and 61, Aidan Hutchinson 160. His last birthday 61, date numerology 610 on the clock right there on the photo with ABC 7. Okay? So the Browns trade defensive end Za'Darius Smith to the Lions, needing help after Aidan Hutchinson injury. And this is the Associated Press. An AP source says, I appreciate y'all. That was fun just for a little trade. And these trades taking place as the election hits. Okay, very interesting. I appreciate y'all. Again, that was amazing. That was fun. I'm a real person. Okay, I'm not doing this for money. I'm a real person. This is my hobby, but at the same time, this is for a great cause, as we have been deceived in this fake world. So we just have to kind of maneuver our way through it. A lot of us learning this information later in life. We've been tricked. Santa, Easter Bunny, you know what I'm saying? Santa, Satan, the red suit, right? Who's playing God over us? Okay. It would be the puppet masters. And, we have this code now, the Gematrinator 85 calculator. You don't even need the calculator or the website. You can do it by hand with the 4 base ciphers. It'll be a little harder, but they can never take that away from us now that we've learned it. So again, everybody enjoy their day. Uh, try to have a positive attitude, because even though we've been deceived and tricked, we could flip it on them. Okay, so I appreciate y'all. Tune in later. You see all the links somewhere here by the video. There's a lot of information, plenty of channels, plenty of breakdowns. So be aware, stay tuned. Until next time, peace.